Hi again, it's me. This time it's about, this video is about the freedom to be myself, the freedom to be me. See the little butterfly, the little clear butterfly there, up, going off on her own? That's pretty much like a crystal butterfly. Well, that's pretty much me. And what it bugs me is, I am a follower of Christ. I have Christ in my heart, my Lord and Savior. But at the same time, I feel He gives me the freedom to be myself, as long as I'm not hurting anybody else, and I'm not promiscuous in my way. And a lot of people, what I find, is those claiming to be Christians, usually are the first ones to judge and to condemn the minute I tell them of my way, my beliefs, my values, according to the name that I've chosen, that I've chosen for YouTube, which, if you look at one of my two other videos on the meaning of Queen Mistress, you'll understand more. But what bugs me is as soon as I tell somebody my way of life, my beliefs, they, especially Christians, so the ones called Christians are the first one to judge and condemn and use the Bible and out of context to condemn and to judge me. And they have no right to judge me. Only God has a right to judge me. Only Christ has a right to judge me. And from what I feel in my heart, everything's cool with Him. But the thing is, a lot of people misunderstand, and especially Christians, that I am not. They assume that I am sexually promiscuous. They assume that I do every bad thing that the so-called lifestyle out there presents, which is the wrong presentation of the true meaning of the life, and they give it a bad name, but people assume that's the way it is for everybody. Well, that's not me, and I'm not the only one, I'm sure, but I'm one of the few who dares to be different from anybody else and to do it right, even in that way. And I dare to be true to myself as well as true to the Lord. But because of this, it causes people like me to have very few true friends, because the minute you tell people the way you are, they shun away. They don't even try to understand, and the so-called Christians condemned right away, and and when they're not supposed to be, condemning, and that's not what they're supposed to be doing, they don't even try to understand. It's ridiculous, and it's really bad, and I'd like people to understand that I'm not promiscuous. It's very, very restrictive, extremely restrictive for both spiritual reasons and for safety and health reasons, not to be promiscuous. And for everybody involved. So it's not something lustful or any of that nonsense you hear that the so-called lifestyle is. It's nothing like that for us. It's like, once you're with us, and that's it. It's like, once the person decides to be with us, it's for good in all ways, and it's 100% or more, like 100% more, dedicated, devoted, faithful in every single way. There is no only lustful stuff going on. It's all love, devotion, true love from the heart, and the rest of it is just further expression of our true love. Just like a husband and wife. It's just further expression of true love, and has nothing to do with lust. which so many people misunderstand about this life. So I wish people would take the time to talk to people like us and to come to understand what our beliefs are, and to comprehend it and respect us for us being so different. And it's just not fair for them. I mean, there's still so many discriminations, and this is one of them. One big discrimination against the way we are. And it doesn't mean that, like I said, it doesn't mean that we go jumping all over the place to everybody and anybody just for fun. As it's nothing like that. There's so much devotion, so much more devotion, so much more trust. You trust each other with your very lives. And a lot of people don't understand that kind of trust. It's beyond anything. It's beyond the body. It's totally spiritual. And the body part is just an extension of the love that comes from within, and that means we got to take care of each other completely. We got to look out for each other completely, 100%. We got to watch each other's backs. We got to just not neglect each other, not abuse each other in any way, not take advantage of each other. It's all from pure love, making sure everybody has their needs met and some of their wants, if you know. So it's a completely loving situation, and people have to understand that. But those who choose not to understand it and choose to judge and condemn are in the wrong. And so if you call yourself a Christian, which that's why I don't like to call myself a Christian, because it gets associated with condemning people who like to condemn. Well, I'm not like that, so and I'm very, like 100% faithful, and we all are. If anybody gets involved with us, we all are. And that's something that's 100%. It's even God command: be faithful to each other, love each other. You know, don't abuse each other, don't neglect each other, take care of each other, 100%. And that's the way it is. So, just to let people know, and it's not like a super social life. Believe me, to choose to be truly true to yourself and true to God. It's a very lonely life. It can be a very lonely life. Very few, very limited friends, true friends. And I am very fussy, super fussy about who I allow to be my true friends. You know, who I really trust. And people should be that fussy. So, anyway, I hope you understand where I'm coming from with my thoughts and in my different videos. If you read, like I said, if you listen to my two videos on the meaning of Queen Mistress, they are biblically backed up. So, in the right context. So, like before, blessings from the heart always. This is just little old me being 100% real, and you can't get better than that, I suppose. But I am real. I don't play at it. I don't play people. I don't fake anything. So take care. Blessings.